another software snack time snippet presented by XTIVIA. My name is Debbie Pollard. I'm a cloud software consultant for XTIVIA, and I'm joined today by...
I'm Robert Gernick. How are you today? I'm cloud software product consultant at XTIVIA.
Hello, hi, I'm Sarit Chalamish, a channel partner manager over at Monday.com. Pleased to be here.
So today we're going to talk about accountability and transparency and how important it is to make sure your team is on the same page. Everybody knows where we are in a project. So let's dive in and see how Monday.com can help us with that. Hi, Sarit. So I have a question. So I know it's important for businesses and companies to keep the business going. And so I know that accountability for managers is really important. So, and I know that now that most of us are working from home because of COVID, how do we make sure that our managers know that we're working?
I was going to say, in addition to that, Debbie, I think same thing I come across is how do we use Monday to define clear priorities, right? Keeping these teams aligned, keeping them motivated, and so on. Again, especially with work from home, but just in general, when you have a team that you're managing and processes that you need to keep track of.
Yeah, and again, thank you for the great question, because I think one of the greatest things about Monday is really allowing for this transparency of information, of data flows, as well as really keeping people accountable. If we work on something and I have a task and you have a task and everybody knows who's doing what, at least I know who to go to, right? So that to me is a huge part of what we do, because as you guys know, literally with every single board we have, one of the key areas, and I can share my screen real quick here, one of the areas we want to show is who's responsible. So if I just open any old board, right? So I'll create, team tasks or process management. Let's take this one, for instance, okay? And I can choose, do I want to make it the main one so everyone can see, or a private one, or just share it with others? Let's make it shareable. And I'll share it with you too, Robert and Debbie. Mm-hmm. So if I create this board, one of the first things I will see is a people column or an owner column in this particular one, because this one is already kind of tweaked behind the scenes to create something that works for many people that work on process management. And the reason being, we know this pretty much in and out. We have so many clients around the world who use us for things of this nature. So I will go in here, I will invite you. So we have Debbie, and we have, I love that you guys put your photos. It's so much nicer. All right, and here you are, you're my guests. You'll get an invitation to this board. Now, what I want to do, if we all have some projects, and again, you can rename this, as you guys know, the Monday platform is extremely flexible. We can call it, different clients that we're working on or whatnot. And let's say on this project, I'm going to assign this one to Debbie. Now, this other one I'm working on with Robert. So we can have multiple people work on a specific project. And then this one is going to be just Robert's. All right. Now, Robert, you just mentioned something really important, and this is the priority or the urgency, so to speak. So in this template, we chose to do it with the star, kind of a ranking type scenario. However, as you guys know, we can definitely do this with a status column. So we can create the status column if that's our preference, and we can call it urgency. And then we'll go in here and we'll just edit them to our liking. We can call it, let's make it a different color. How about red for something really urgent? How about, this one for take your time. And what should we call the other one? This one we can edit, we'll call it what do you guys want to call this one? Urgent, take your time, and medium. All right, so this one is medium. This one is absolutely, actually, let me just mirror this, right? So urgent is here, and this one is like, take your time. So I can do it in different ways, right? And then I can also filter it if I wanted to. So I just want to see the urgent stuff, right? So I'll go over here. I'll just look for the urgency. Urgency is just urgent. That's all I want to see right now. So going back to your point, you know, of accountability, if I'm the manager, right, I want to be accountable to you as a team, and I want to make sure that I'm helping you every step of the way. So if this is urgent and we're not really there in terms of our progress, I can even go in here and add this little plus sign and say, hey, Robert, how can I help get this unstuck, right? Because I don't want it to be stuck. That's part of my accountability to you, right? As a partner.
Yeah, I think this is great. It's again, like I said, gaining insight to the to the team's work, but really, being able to check the progress of projects, right? To be able to keep that work moving forward, with communication like you just did, being able to communicate in one shared workspace with everyone. And another thing that you might be able to show real quick on this, I'm not too sure, is, how about status updates? Can you receive that in real time or show how Monday actually does, real-time status updates?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
somebody watching this can see what's going on really at any time, no matter where they are.
Right. So let's take this one because it's kind of open for grabs. Okay. So let's say that when phase 3 is completed, let Sarit know, because I'm, your channel partner manager, and I want to know what's happening, on this particular project and any project for that matter. So we go to our automation center and we are looking for notifications, right? We want to create an automation that basically says when a status changes to something, notify someone. And again, by someone, it can be multiple people. When a status, and we just picked this one just for this matter. So when phase 3, which is my last phase, changes to done, notify. Okay, so I can actually craft my message. So I am saying, let's call it the item name. Okay. Phase, let's see, this one was phase 3. Okay, actually do this one. Phase 3 is complete. Hooray. Okay, so this is my message, okay? And who needs to know? I decided over here, it's gonna be myself. I can also make it a team. Let's say I want the entire IT team to know we are done. We're game for this project, it's good. Okay, so add it to the board. Now we have some power behind the scenes, and we're going over here and let the magic begin. So Debbie over here is working on this project, and finally, she finished with phase 2. Let's just put it up there. And this will not fire anything. It will just change the progress, because you can see my chart over here just changed. And now Debbie, in her free time, very excited, she wants to let everyone know that she's done. All right, so Debbie's done with the project. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my notification bell just went from 2 to 3. So let's see what happened. So I just got a message telling me that project 1, phase 3 is complete. Hooray. So I'm really excited about this, and I want to congratulate Debbie for a job well done. And I'll go right here. Debbie, so great to see this is complete. You are the best. So this is really nice, because Debbie now gets feedback immediately, showing that her channel partner manager over at Monday knows that, everything is coming to fruition. We're moving in the right direction. I can even go in here and, send something nice like congrats, right? All
Well,
right.
it
And
certainly
with that,
makes working more fun.
that's
Mhm.
our hope, right? We want to make work, a little bit more fun while we can.
That concludes this Software Snack Time snippet. Thank you, Debbie, and thank you, Sarit, for your time today. Thank you, Sarit, for sharing all that information, and thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We look forward to doing more Software Snack Time snippets in the future.